It's time for a national boycott of Fox News. Michael Snyder reports, if we don't get to have Tucker Carlson, they don't get to have a network. And it's the message that we need to send to Fox News. A few hours ago, I participated in the taping of a panel discussion about the firing of Tucker Carlson for a television show. Former Fox News contributor Bridget Gabriel was also on the panel, and she boldly declared that it's time for a national boycott of Fox News. And she's a contributor to Fox News. I couldn't agree more. Tucker Carlson was the only reason why many of us ever watched Fox News. Like so many others, Tucker could have chosen to play it safe so that he could have continued to rake in millions of dollars, but instead he consciously made a decision to relentlessly tell the truth no matter the consequences. By unceremoniously dumping Tucker like a smelly bag of garbage, executives at Fox News have now not only shown great contempt for a national hero, but they have also shown great contempt for all of us who watched him. Unless Fox News offers Tucker his job back and issues a truly groveling apology to the viewers, we should steadfastly refuse to ever watch the channel again. Fox News put out a statement that said that the company and Tucker mutually agreed to part ways, but that was just a bunch of horse manure. At this point, everyone knows that Tucker was ruthlessly fired. Tucker Carlson was fired from Fox News by Lachlan Murdoch after a furious reaction from executives for a scathing criticism of them following the 2020 election. It's been claimed the decision to fire Carlson came straight from Fox Corporation Chairman Rupert Murdoch, with input from board members and other company executives, according to several other media outlets. The Wall Street Journal, WSJ, has also reported that the experienced Carlson, who had been in the network for 13 years after stints at CNN, PBS, and MSNBC, was called by CEO Susan Scott on Monday morning to say he was being dismissed. He was told the decision was made from above, quote-unquote, and had been made on Friday night by Executive Chairman and CEO of Fox Corporation, Lachlan Murdoch. The U.S. newspaper claimed executives were furious at the disparaging and derogatory remarks Carlson made about his colleagues. Sadly, Tucker had no idea that this was coming. In fact, it's been reported that he was actually in the midst of negotiating a new contract with Fox News. Blindsided, Tucker Carlson was in the midst of negotiating a new contract with Fox News when he received a call from CEO Susan Scott on Monday morning telling him he had been fired from the right-wing network, according to the report. We're also being told that Tucker's staff was completely blindsided as well. Even some of Carlson's closest staff were unaware that his show had been axed, reading about it for the first time on Twitter. No one I know was able to was told about it beforehand. We were blindsided, one senior staffer who works closely with Tucker's show, Tucker Carlson Tonight, told Daily Mail. Another insider revealed he still has no idea why he has to go so suddenly, and that many staffers are now questioning whether it's part of a wider plan by the Murdoch family to sell the media giant. When news first broke that he had been let go, many on the left greatly celebrated. Meanwhile, prominent conservatives all over the country were absolutely horrified, and here are just a few examples. Judge Andrew Napolitano says, I mean, this is like the 1927 Yankees firing Babe Ruth because of his table manners. I don't get it. And Glenn Beck said, could be that he was fired because of, they just paid you, almost $1 billion, and they don't want any chance of anything, but that's suicidal. Steve Bannon says, no one should watch Fox, just take the clicker and cut it off. They hate you, they disrespect you. WND managing editor David Kupelian said, the longtime Fox insider who spoke on condition of anonymity told me, and I cannot repeat his very colorful language, that this decision by Fox management was, let's just say, staggeringly mind-numbing dumb. mind-numbingly dumb. Now, if executives at Fox News are absolutely determined to destroy the company, this is a great way to do it. Let's remember in one day they lost almost $1 billion in value of their company. If executives at Fox News are absolutely determined to destroy the company, this is a great way to do it. I honestly don't see a path forward for them. Right now, people are canceling their Fox Nation subscriptions at a staggering pace, and Fox Corporation stock lost nearly $1 billion in market value on Monday, the first day. Now, after the news. Now, Fox Corporation stock fell as much as 5% on Monday and erased $962 million in market value after it was announced that Fox News Media had parted ways with its host Tucker Carlson. Class A shares of the media company recovered slightly and were trading at $32.65, down almost 3% at 1:32 p.m. ET. Of course, it's very doubtful that Fox News and Tucker Carlson would have been able to coexist much longer anyway. Over time, Tucker came to realize that the purpose of the big media companies is to control the general population, and that caused him to have great contempt for the industry that he was working with. And in the last speech that he gave before he was fired, Tucker showed that he fully understands that what we are witnessing is far larger than a battle of Republicans versus Democrats. As Tucker clearly explained, what is taking place in the United States right now is literally a struggle between good and evil. He said good is characterized by order, calmness, tranquility, peace, lack of conflict, and cleanliness, said Carlson Saturday at the 50th anniversary of the Heritage Foundation. He said evil is characterized by the opposite: violence, hate, disorder, division, disorganization, and filth. If you are all in on these things that produce a latter basket of outcomes, what you're really advocating is for evil, he said. Sadly, he's quite right. If we stay on the path that we're currently on, there is no future for America. Unfortunately, getting fired was Tucker's reward for relentlessly telling the truth. Many are speculating about what he'll do next, and I'm sure that he will be successful at whatever that is. As for Fox News, they have gone way too far this time, and millions of us will never watch them again. And this is by Michael Snyder. This is about the author. My name is Michael, and my brand new book entitled End Times is now available on Amazon. In addition to my new book, I've written 6 other books that are available on Amazon, including 7-Year Apocalypse, Lost Prophecies of the Future of America, The Beginning of the End, Living a Life That Really Matters. When you purchase any of these books, you help to support the work that I'm doing, and one way you can really help is by sending copies as gifts to family and friends. Time is short, and I need help getting these warnings into the hands of as many people as possible. I've also started a brand new Substack newsletter, and I encourage you to subscribe so that you won't miss any of the latest updates. I've published thousands of articles on the Economic Collapse blog and the American Dream and the most important news. And the articles that I publish on those sites are republished on dozens of other prominent websites all over the globe. I always freely and happily allow others to republish my articles on their own websites, but I also ask that they include this about the author section with each article. The material contained in this article is for general information purposes only, and readers should consult licensed professionals before making any legal, business, financial, or health decisions. I encourage you to follow me on social media, Facebook and Twitter, and any way that you can share these articles with others is definitely a great help. There are such troubled times. These are such troubled times, and people need hope. John 3:16 tells us about the hope that God has given us through Jesus Christ. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. If you have not already done so, I strongly urge you to invite Jesus Christ to be your Lord and Savior today. And this is on the Economic Collapse blog by Michael Snyder. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.